Welcome to another video lecture. Today we will discuss about a new topic called cable. I hope all of you have watched the previous section. Even if you didn't watch, please go and watch the previous video lectures. Okay. When we are going to this simple and easy topic, you have to listen very carefully. Okay. So in this case, what are the different things is we are going to determine or what are the different analysis we are going to determine in this particular cable. Okay, so I will take a rope and explain. So just let us imagine this is a rope and at the both ends it is supported. Okay, in this case if we tighten, then it will be in a straight position. So in the case of cables, what we are going to do, some loads will be applied over this cable and finally it is going to be deflected. Okay, so in the case of cables we have to determine how much deflection is going to happen when those loads are coming, and also we have to find out what's the total length of the cable by some equations we are using. Okay, and we know that in this cable what is the important thing we have to notice, that it is very flexible, isn't it? In the case of cables, it is very flexible, so that the chance of deflection is going to happen. Okay, even if we didn't apply, if it is very loosened also, there is relaxation. Okay, so here we will discuss about when we are applying some loads over the cable, what is going to happen, how much deflection is going to happen. And also another phenomena is this is very flexible, so that there will be no bending moment. Okay, since it is flexible, there will be no bending moment. Okay, that is also one of the important feature of this cable. So first of all we will discuss from an example. So this is an example of suspension bridge. This is one of the application of cable also. Here these cables are connected with these towers. This is only an example of a cable. So this is an anchor cable and here it is suspenders and here is again cable. To hold down a suspension bridge, cable plays an important role. In the case of a suspension bridge, cable plays an important role to hold down those suspenders and also these towers also. This is just an example. Detail regarding with the suspension bridge we will discuss later. Our main aim is to determine when some loads are acting over the cable, how it deflects and how to calculate those beam moments or how to calculate those total length of the cable likewise. Okay, this is only introduction part only. We will discuss about some problems later. So, please listen. Let us assume this is it is supported at two ends. This cable is supported at two ends, and some loads is W1, W2 and W3 is applied here, and here W Newton per meter also is here. Let us imagine. And here we are going to consider a section X. Listen very carefully. Here we are going to assume a section X, and the distance of each load is also from this position as A1, A2 and A3 respectively for this W1, W2 and W3 respectively. And the support reactions are horizontal thrust and vertical reaction at both ends. Okay, here also one horizontal component is there. Okay, this we will call horizontal as horizontal thrust and vertical component. So if you take a section here at a distance x, what is mx? Mx will be equals Va into x, okay, just to take the moment, Va into x minus W1, since it is in anti-clockwise direction, minus W1 x minus A1 minus W2 x minus A2 minus h into y. H means this horizontal thrust. Okay, listen very carefully. The horizontal thrust is also considered here. So the deflection value, this much distance is y deflection. So h into y. And we know that cable is flexible means mx equal to 0. So we can write down as hy equals BA into x minus W1 x minus A1 and minus W into x minus A2. And this we can consider as beam moment at this particular position. Okay, this is a particular terminology. Okay, here we are going to we will consider this horizontal thrust. That is the main important point here. Here we are considering this horizontal thrust also. Then if we have given a cable subjected to concentrated load, only given concentrated loads are given, then how to solve out? And we know that Hy equal to beam moment. Already we speak out that. So we can say that Y equal to beam moment by H. Likewise, any point here, any point deflection, here Y1, here Y2, here Y3. If you want to find out this Y1, Y2 and Y3, we can write down as Y1 equals M by M1 by H, Y2 equals M2 by H, and here Y3 equals M3 by H. And we will discuss later about this, how to find out this total length of the cable, and also how much theta angle is going to find out, and what is the tension occurring over the cable. That we will discuss in a later. So this is the basic picture of a cable. Here in this case we will consider the analysis of a concentrated load, then UDL. Likewise, only some 2 or 3 different cases we will discuss in the case of cables. So please go through these portions very carefully, and we will work out a problem also related with concentrated load. So I hope this section is very clear for you. Okay, thank you.